Hi, my name's Angie Clucas and this is my story. All my life I've had to fight just to get what people take for granted. I was born premature. Mum was having a lot of problems during the pregnancy because I wasn't getting food. And on more than one occasion they were told that I wouldn't survive. I proved the doctors wrong and I was born at the whole weight of 1 kilo. It was never really spoken about at home, you know. It was just like, you just who you are and that's it. Like, I was always told that, like Mum always told me that you just gotta, like, don't tell me you can't do it. Like, when I went to school and the other kids started teasing me and thought that I was just a doll, so they started putting me in the pram, tried to dress me up in doll's clothes and push me around, but I couldn't work out why they would be doing that. It didn't make sense to me. You got two choices. You can let them win, or you find a different way to sort it out. If you can find the weakness in the bully without bullying them, then like all you have to do is show them up what they're doing wrong and make the other kids realise that that's what they're doing that's wrong, then and it fizzes out, like you've taken their power away. I've always had that determination to do something. My godparents always said, oh, you should come over, and so I decided to leave home, leave the country, move to Australia and go to downtown Owenpelly and Arnhem Land. I think that's how my character grew. I think it's for the fact that, well, I didn't take too much notice. I just jumped in the car because I had a licence. I went up the street, didn't take too much notice about it. And then all these Aboriginals started lining the road and they were laughing and clapping me going up the road. I thought, this is a bit weird. From that day they just accepted me probably because I'd never seen anybody the same height as their kids drive a car before. And then I was allowed to drink alcohol as well. That just blew them out. So I never really envisioned that I was going to be a mother, and I was told I could never have kids. And I was almost 17 weeks pregnant when I found out. The doctors and the specialists made a big deal out of it. And so then I was back to being the experiment again. You know, I had these journalists wanting to pay me money to do stories and all this stuff, and I basically told them to go away. Like I'm not going to put my daughter through what I went through. And then she came a month early because she cracked my sternum, and the first thing I said was, does she have 10 toes and 10 fingers? And I just sat her on the bed when she was a couple of days old and said, I got no idea what I'm doing, kid, but here goes. Could be a rough ride. I manage an aviation museum in Darwin. I went there as a cleaner because I just wanted a simple job that I didn't have to use my brain. And sometimes it takes that. It takes just going and getting a simple job that no stress attached to help you work out where you want to go next. And that probably did that for me, and I just kept going up. I'm happy to be part of Yshift because it's a whole lot of resources coming together to help a larger group of people from all different angles of life. And if we can combine and move it on a larger scale, then a lot more people out there that can get some benefit from it. Like, the more you share, the more lives you can help. If you start feeling sorry for yourself, then whoever's bullying you wins. Like, if you're, like, you can have bad days, and I've had them, like, trust me, I've had them, but it's usually not the big things that break me down. It's usually something that's really silly and really simple. If you bury your head in the sand, then you lose. You've got to create momentum to change. And it doesn't have to be major, it can be something really small.